He said it was simple. I'm bringing it early and often. I'm going to test Scott Smith from the opening bell.
Let's do it.
And here we go.
Next to Batman versus the Joker, this is the biggest showdown of the summer, guys. I am looking forward to an electrifying encore.
Lawler doing a lot of backpedaling to start.
He does this to find his range. He kind of, slides around, gets that good range, and you'll see him step in with some counter punches. He faked one right there with a straight left. So he's a feeler. That's how the eye poke came. He's a feeler. He feels where the range is, and then he fires as soon as he feels it.
Lawler going to the head kick.
Yeah, an interesting jumping head kick. You don't see too many of those in Lawler's playbook.
Oh, that was a massive kick that was blocked by the shin of Lawler. That's going to hurt. There it is. Punch, punch, kick combo. That's what I wanted to see.
5-minute rounds for the Elite XC middleweight title. Lawler Smith 2. First one ending in a no contest when Lawler poked Smith in the eye in the third round.
And Gus Lawler became Elite XC second ever middleweight champion when he defeated Murillo Ninja Hua via TKO in round 3 at Elite XC Uprising September 15th in Honolulu.
Roundhouse to the body for Lawler. Both fighters taking their time to find the range. And roundhouse to the head.
Lawler clowned him.
We saw a little bit of this in the first fight as well. The feeling out process. A lot of mutual respect for each other's power here.
Front kick missing by Scott Smith. Lawler closing the distance. Lawler trying to get in, and he does. Right hook landing on the jaw.
He's getting in with
Scott Smith.
He's getting in with that jabbing kind of hook. Lawler's landing it. It's still grazing, but that thing has power in it.
It will be interesting to see that, unlike the first fight, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them may try to surprise the other by taking it to the ground. I know they want to throw down, but the Elite XC middleweight championship is at stake. You have to do whatever it takes.
Healthy respect for each other right now. They wind up in the clinch. Scott Smith very successful on May 31st in the clinch with knees.
And remember when Robbie Lawler got cut, that's when he went the elbow route. It'll be interesting to see if he might pull out a few level trajectory elbows from the clinch.
This is Smith's game right here, the inside clinch fighting game. Robbie looks like he's boned up on it. He has that forearm out. He's holding the distance a lot better than last time. Lawler pinning him in the cage, using his body weight right now to stuff him and smother him up there where he can't have mobility and bring those knees up.
2:10 to go in the first round, scheduled for 5. Lawler trying to free the elbows, and they break. There's a roundhouse to the body. Oh, a roundhouse block to the head, though, by Smith. And Lawler got his hands up.
Smith enjoyed some success in the first fight with that right roundhouse kick to the head. The southpaw Lawler trying to establish the jab.
Now Lawler steps back. Smith delivering that front kick. Sometimes, Frank, as you told me, it serves as a jab, that front kick.
Jab for the feet. Good distance maker when some guy's running at you to punch.
Yeah, Muay Thai, the team is the leg jab.
Nice straight left hand by Lawler. And he finishes it up with a body kick.
That hurt Smith. That hurt him. That made him
it up. Yes, he is in trouble.
That made him think, reevaluate his game plan.
Lawler so strong. Those body and head kicks will take a toll on you as the fight progresses. 1:04 to go.
Frank, what about timing and establishing that rhythm? Here we are in the last minute of the first round. Talk a little bit about that, the rhythm and timing in the stand-up position.
Well, timing is key to everything, and Robbie has good timing and understanding of it. That's why you saw him backpedaling and trying to stretch him out. Now that he feels where his range is, you see he's only moving forward. This is where Scott needs to start moving laterally. But I believe that Robbie has the confidence now that he knows the distance, he knows the time, and he's just trying to counterpunch with some power.
That roundhouse to the head blocked by Scott Smith. Great right hand by Smith, followed by a roundhouse to the head. And that backs up Lawler. Now Smith chopping down with elbows. Straight right hand getting in. Lawler may be in a little trouble.
Lawler got hurt with the right-handed steel straight down the pipe. Ooh. Now he throws it to the body.
I think these two warriors are incapable of having a bad fight. We're seeing the ebb and flow here in round one. Again, Lawler going back to the jab.
There's that push forward. Left hand missing, right hand grazing for Scott Smith. Into the first round, scheduled for 5. The Elite XC middleweight title in mixed martial arts. Middleweights are 185 pounds.
Good.
I don't know if they're saying Scotty or Robbie. It may be a mix of both. Although we are in the backyard of Scott Smith.
Sounds like Morrow, they're saying Scotty.
I try to give some love to Lawler.
Yeah, he's certainly not loved in this town here. This is where I thought Lawler should start peppering that jab. He's kind of pawing and touching, but he needs to crisp that up. You need to pop it in there, double, triple, go to the body.
Smith told us in the fighter meetings that he wanted to improve his movement, the lateral movement, not so much back and forth, but Lawler against is lulling him into the same mode of attack.
Nice elbow by Scott Smith.
Although this is where Smith wants to be, and he's damaging him with those elbows.
Chopping those elbows down. Now, Robbie Lawler
bleeding again.
Man.
Bleeding again from the head.
Almost in the same spot.
Ooh, he's got to push through that. He triples it up.
He's got to push through that. Smith can't stay at that range where Lawler's most powerful.
And blood just pouring out of the top of the head.
And it was
Robbie Lawler.
It was the Yankee quipper. Yogi Berra said it best, guys. It's deja vu all over again.
I like what Smith did before when he wrestled inside, got head control, and then spun Robbie around into the cage. That's where Smith needs to be if he's going to work this clinch game and do more damage with those elbows.
So Lawler peppers the body, stays close.
It's a nasty cut.
That's a bad one. Smith's not resting here. I don't think this is the spot to rest. This is not the time to rest in a fight like this.
Now dirty boxing, looping, hooks. For Robbie Lawler, trying to go to the uppercut.
Oh, wow, we just had some plasma fall into our lap right here.
Right.
Nice.
Sample.
Nice knee by Robbie Lawler.
That's where there needs to be in this clinch game. We're missing knees from here. We're missing knees to the thigh, knee to the hip, and knee to the body.
You know, if that cut gets any worse, you might just be able to see Lawler's thoughts there, Mr. Shamrock.
It's close.
Now another elbow by Lawler. Smith taking some time to try to gather himself on the cage.
I think this is the wrong position to take.
Oh, those knees hurt him. Smith in trouble. Ground and pound. Lawler. Can he finish him this time? There's another knee. Drops him. Her knee stepping in. It's over. Scott Smith. Unable to stand. Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Bloody. Bruised. Popping his collar in the middle of the cage. He retains his Elite XC middleweight title.
He's taking a shot to the body.
And it was the knee game. Great Shamrock.
And he looks. Robbie Lawler remains the law in the Elite XC middleweight division.
He's ruthless.
It was the knee game.
It was the knee game.
And we talked about how Scott Smith didn't look as fit coming into this fight, especially in the midsection.
Yep, and he took a hard one there when he was resting. That's not the time to rest. When you're tired, you got to go with it, man.
Let's remember, guys, he did suffer a foot injury as well, so that may have been one of the reasons.
Robbie Lawler, this is mixed martial arts, folks. It can get a little bloody. A great night for Robbie Lawler. Scott Smith, second go-around, unsuccessful, as this one is stopped. Robbie Lawler TKing Scott Smith, TKOing Scott Smith, rather, with knees.
What, baby? What's up?